Il Dono della Vita by the Måneskin is one of my favorite songs. Already by its title, which translates to the gift of life, you can tell that this is a deep, meaningful song. It is about finding the strength within you to overcome obstacles and actually use those obstacles, those adversities, that suffering to grow and evolve and become the best version of yourself. So I hope you listen to the translation and you'll get something out of it. Assholes, I see you. Your faces are pale. The slanders have gone away. The sound of your ugly laugh have brought me on the right path. Your hand was always pointed, but never to help mine. And now, watch me as I fly high and I touch the sun. And I don't fall. I breathe clean air and it fuels the fire inside of me. And I let it kill me. And then I'm reborn from my ashes. So here we get introduced to this character who has clearly suffered, but he hasn't let that suffering get in his way. In fact, he says that is exactly those ugly laughs that brought him on the right path. He takes the hate and uses it as a motivation to keep going, to move on. And in this section, he says my favorite lyric of the whole song. He says, "E la tua mano era sempre puntata, ma mai per aiutare quella mia." Which means that your hand was always pointed, but never to help mine. You know, we always have people around us when we're suffering, but how many of them actually try to help us? How many of them are there to support us? How many of those people tell us, oh, you should have done that, you should have done that, oh, it's your fault, no, you can't do it, you this and that? How many times has that happened to you, that when you were suffering, when you were down, instead of being supported, you have been put even more down by the people around you? You have felt the worst about yourself and you're already dead. He says that he breathed clean air. He breathes in all the good things that he is sure of in life, that he appreciates, and keeps going, and he won't fall. I let it kill me, and then I'm reborn from my ashes. He's pretty much saying that that hate that hurts him, yeah, sure, it hurts, but he takes it and makes something better out of it. He becomes something better because of it. To never see my mother tired again, to give her back the gift of life, breaking my back, hands, legs, and arms, to be proud of my efforts. And even God turned his back on me while I was falling. But all it takes is a ray of sunshine, a breath of wind, a look up in the sky. He says that he's willing to break his arms, legs, back, and hands to never see his mother tired again, to give her back the gift of life. He's so grateful for the chance he has at this life that he will not let anything get in the way of him and who he's meant to be, who he is meant to become. You know, the odds that you and I are alive right now, they're so tiny, and it would be such a shame to not do what it is that we want to do, what it is that we are meant to do, because of some external things that are going on. The real fight in life is not out there. The real fight, it's in here. And that is why no one is coming. That is why you are alone. And I made a video about this, literally called You Are Alone. Because we need to overcome our limiting beliefs. We need to overcome the things that stop us. Because no matter what people say on the outside, what we say in the inside, it's what really matters. It's what pushes us. And if we can recognize the gift that we have to be alive right now, the chance we have to make an impact on this world, if we only could recognize that and be grateful for that every single day, we would not care about what other people think and what other people say, because they don't know. They don't have anything else better to do. That's what they chose to do with their life. Well, that is a waste of their gift of life, but that's their problem. It's not your problem. And sometimes all it takes is a breath of wind, a look up to the sky, to remind ourselves how small we are in this world. You know, maybe this will make you think, well, I'm so insignificant and whatever I do doesn't matter. But there is the small things that build up. You know, it is the small things that make a difference in this world. I breathe clean air that fuels the fire inside of me, and I let it kill me, and I'm reborn from my ashes. Breaking my back, hands, legs, and arms, I'm born inside of you. I hear a powerful voice, a constant breathing, a light able to break through the ground. Lost in the middle of nowhere, my legs are giving up, but my heart is still beating. This really emphasizes the determination of the protagonist, that even though things are hard, even though you're tired of fighting, even if you seem to not be even able to stand up, your heart is still beating. You still have the gift of life. You can still keep going. This song is so beautiful. In a few words, it could really pass such an important message through people, and I really hope it got to you. I hope you will find your reason, your purpose, your meaning, and not care about what people think, because what truly matters is what you think and what you want. My channel is about self-improvement and growth, and I sometimes translate songs by the Måneskin, as I am Italian and they're Italians, and I really love their songs, and I wish more people could understand their meaning. So I'll also leave down below some links of other songs I've translated by them, and I hope to see you next week.